What if I told you that one of the most important coronations in English history was nearly ruined by riots, fires, and pure chaos? Sounds unbelievable, right? It's Christmas Day, 1066, and William the Conqueror is about to become the first king of England crowned at Westminster Abbey. But instead of a peaceful, triumphant moment, this coronation turned into a fiery disaster. Why? Well, let's just say there was a huge misunderstanding between Norman guards and Anglo-Saxon nobles. Today, we're diving into the wild and chaotic coronation of William the Conqueror. Let's set the stage for this incredible moment in history. The year is 1066. After defeating King Harold at the Battle of Hastings, William of Normandy needed to secure his claim to the English throne. And what better way to do that than a grand coronation at Westminster Abbey? But this wasn't just about becoming king. By choosing Christmas Day for the ceremony, William was making a statement. It echoed the customs of the Byzantine and Holy Roman emperors, projecting divine approval and authority. He wanted everyone, both his Norman supporters and the Anglo-Saxon nobility, to know that his reign was ordained by God. The abbey was packed. Anglo-Saxon nobles sat uneasily, unsure about this new Norman king. Meanwhile, William's heavily armed Norman guards stood outside, ready to defend their leader at all costs. The ceremony began with hymns and prayers. William knelt before the bishop, took his oaths, and everything seemed to be going smoothly. That is, until the moment of acclamation. Now, here's where things go off the rails. The acclamation was a traditional part of the ceremony, a loud cheer from the congregation to show loyalty to the new king. But to the Norman guards outside, it sounded like something very different. The guards thought the shouts were the beginning of a rebellion. Believing they needed to act fast, they panicked and set nearby houses on fire. Their idea? Distract the rebels and secure the abbey. Instead, their actions caused riots and looting to break out in the streets. Smoke filled the air, townspeople fled in terror, and the entire city descended into chaos. Inside the abbey, the congregation could hear the screams and smell the smoke. Panic spread, and many people ran for their lives. But William? He wasn't about to let a little chaos ruin his big day. Picture this. You're in the middle of a coronation, dressed in your finest robes, and suddenly it feels like the whole city is on fire. Would you stay or run? Let me know in the comments, because most people decided to bolt. Despite the chaos, the ceremony continued. A shaken William was crowned King of England, but the moment wasn't the grand triumph he had imagined. Instead of uniting his new kingdom, his coronation became a symbol of the tensions between the Normans and the Anglo-Saxons. William's reign was off to a rocky start, but he held onto his crown and went on to reshape England in ways that are still felt today. Not bad for a guy whose coronation nearly burned the city down. So, what do we take away from this story? First, maybe don't mix high-stakes politics with armed guards who don't understand local customs. And second, history isn't always about perfection, it's about perseverance. What did you think of William's chaotic coronation? Would you have stuck around in the abbey or bolted the moment you smelled smoke? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a wild moment in history. Until next time, stay curious.